Welcome back everyone to the multiplayer series with DasTactic in Shadow Empire. This is again just the preview beta version still, but we're getting closer to release, and as we do, I suspect that this is starting to take shape into its final form. Anyway, this series itself is taking shape into its final form, and hopefully in a good way now. So let's see, we got hospital, which would be useful for quality of life improvements. But this is it's discovered. Okay, that's not researched, but that's discovered. Bonus, which is fine. Okay, so yeah, we'll have a few things. The latest version we've updated to is going to have quite a few things with it. So let me dismiss all this. And yeah, we don't have hexes on by default anymore. Let's put those back on. Helps me a little bit. Good, so we only have one unit that was out of supply this last turn. That's really good, and it was barely out of supply. So it looks like, did we buy the truck station? I didn't even do that, did I? No, I didn't. I don't think we could possibly get the money. I think I was looking at it, and it was going to be impossible. So fuel is very cheap now. Water is cheap. Metal is still something I can sell. Food? Are we making food now? No. Probably because of workers? Is that why I shut down this? Because of workers? Well, let's shut down. If anything needs to be shut down, it's this water. We'll go to 25%. Yeah, this agricultural dome it does require. I'll go to 100% and just mothball. But this does require a lot. So let's go to 50% production on it. See if that allows enough workers to go and do other things. Yeah, we're not in a good shape. Oh, we are getting more people. Okay, let's take a look at the decisions. No, I think political power is extremely important right now.
Yes, sir.
Sabotage, oh boy. Pretty much impossible. 75 credits. Yeah, 75 credits. Not ideal, and boy, that democracy. It's just going up and up. Ooh, finally, something with meritocracy. By the way, we should take a look. What's our demands? Bureaucratic, government profile. Yeah, nothing about democracy or meritocracy, which we actually have a chance of reaching, but we'll form 2 commandos.
Copy that.
So that should just increase the, out of control nature of this top triangle. Okay, yeah, 32 food. That's not good. I mean, it's good enough that we still have food. If it's going down by 32, we have a few turns left before we need to resolve this problem. Maybe now that we can't buy the truck station, we can use that just to buy food. I don't know. We might have to do that. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is use some political points to call up our zone governor here. What's this? Union chief? Oh yeah, oh, we actually need that person. That person reduces unrest. So worker salaries, we're going to drop this by 4. We'll drop it by 1. Recruits sign up, we're going to drop this significantly. Maybe down to 12. We don't really need more recruits right now, so we'll drop this to 400. That's just going to keep more people as workers and such. So we're just going to try to save a little bit of money. Disallow emergency food. Yeah, we have to keep it disallowed for now. We don't have enough food. So I think this is how we'll do the changes. Yeah, worker happiness will drop. That's really unfortunate. I think that once we solve some of these other issues, that'll go right back up. But let's also take a look at the governor again for the union chief. Okay, so we should get a decision about that. There we go. And this also gives us a chance to increase our government profile. And we can ask him to reduce, and look at the great chance of success we have. Impossible. Boy, this wasn't a waste of my time. And this is funny. I mean, get rid of this agitator. I'm pretty sure that that just increases unrest. Oh boy. What a waste. Well, we're trying. We're doing our best, but, you know, it didn't work out in that case. Alright, we have the industrial points and the metal. We can raise another unit, but we don't actually have the food to feed them right now. We are really in a predicament. Okay, well, I don't think moving right will cut off our supply slightly. Where did they go to? I mean, the zone of control is pushing back really quickly, so it seems like they're actually... Huh. It feels like they're actually not there. I mean, it doesn't just feel like the zone of control is moving, so they are not there. This is strange. I don't know where these guys went. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that one's out. That metal's outside of our range anyway. Well, at this point, maybe I do need to build a... No, we don't have enough workers. We can't do anything right now. Let's take a look at our assets. Good thing we didn't try to buy this transport hub. We wouldn't have any workers. Who's going to occupy it? Although I would like a hospital. I mean, there's lots of things I'd like. I guess we're just going to keep everyone bundled inside here. I might even... This is a unit. HQ doesn't have that many troops, but we'll take them all right now. 500 more soldiers at arms. 500 more military troops here. I don't know how much it'll help, but... Stupid to move this way. I should move this way. Anyway, we're going to cram them all in here, hoping to decrease the unrest, which did drop by... 5, 7. Drop by 7. That's a good number. Danger dropped by 7. Fear dropped by 1. Okay, so everything's coming down. Maybe there's a chance we'll be okay. And honestly, I mean, when I'm looking at these numbers going up as much as they are, that's a good sign. We need it to be, too. We need more people. Okay, hopefully that solves... I mean, maybe I need to go back and undo that worker. Okay, yeah, I think we're going back to zone orders. We're going to increase workers' salaries. This is stupid because I think decreasing and increasing does not have the same effect. So I think we're going to be net negative. I'm not sure if that's the case or not. Did it work? Is it net positive? I don't know. I think it was net positive, which is a little bit weird. Maybe this is a bug. Or... Well, we are expending political points, but I'm not sure this seems quite right. I might have to report that. It makes... I'm sure when it's above 50, it won't do this anymore. Because then yeah, it probably like tries to trend towards 50. But I don't know. Anyway, this has been a long turn. We haven't really accomplished that much, but it's nice to see that we have a little bit of empty space here. Like, where the hell did those marauders go? And I mean, we don't have enough. It's funny, we don't have enough food to feed people. Is the solution to... No, we don't have enough. The reason why we don't have enough food is because we don't have enough workers. Everything comes down to workers. And we mothballed this? We did. No. Did we? Yeah, it's mothballed. I think. Yeah, it's mothballed. So we will mothball that, and hopefully it's not that many people. It's only 500 workers though. How many are we short? Yeah, we're short by like half. It's ridiculous. And we set this one to 50% production as well. Just trying to save everything. Man, this is nuts. We need people. Alright, well, that's it. That's all I can do. I can't think of anything else. So we'll end the turn and just hope this situation resolves itself, or, you know, we'll go down swinging. Turn 26. No kills, no losses. Let's see what our two decisions have in store for us. Let's also see if maybe... Yeah, I'm sorry. Let's also see if maybe we can't start helping Das. He said that the raiders that retreated have actually infiltrated his area and taken valuable hex perk. So that's obviously a frustrating detail. So I think it is time for us to just go ahead and move our forces west. The only thing we really need to keep is... I mean, if we're going to be pushing west, which we are, then the only thing we really need to keep is this one hex perk. That should mean that we are perfectly fine. How much is this? 50? Dun, dun. So we can get here. I'd rather be in good position to declare war. So I'm going to move this way. Here's our scavenger, our roamer. So what is it? Yeah, I suspected that it was fuel he wasn't getting. So let's see if we can do this in a way. He has 88 points. Let's see if we can do this in a way. 88 would get us here, and we'd be able to get at least as far back as we did get in. So let's just do this. We can do one more. This confirms for us essentially that there's no raiders here. And then we'll move back all the way over here. So hopefully he'll actually get a full load of supplies for next turn. Yeah, so essentially we're moving away from Dasta's border. This is in preparation to declare war. Our militia are probably still needed in here because we're still losing everything. But the good news is we are at least decreasing unrest, decreasing danger, decreasing fear. All these things are going to be very helpful. 7 points due to danger, that's the biggest one. No kidding, I mean, it's at 49. I actually don't blame them. Maybe we can do the same trick. I mean, look, I think this is abuse, but -5. +9. Yep, it's definitely not correct, but it's... wonder how often you can do that. I mean, we're political point limited, but we'll confirm this 55-45. That seems fine to me. Economic Council, Discovery, Research. I will put a pin in that real fast. What the heck are we even doing? We have no bureaucratic points, no research as far as I can tell. Solar energy, university we're researching, we have hospital. We actually don't really need discovery right now. Those are the valuable ones. I mean, barracks would be huge, but we're going to get it very soon. Sealed roads, we can't even afford to use a lot of these things. So let's go back over and actually... prospecting is going to be interesting. Now let's lock discovery in, or maybe even lower discovery by 2 points. And economic policies, I don't think this is going to be important for now. We'll lock that. And prospecting, I had to sneeze. I don't think this is important either, so we're going to drop this to 16. So we're focusing a lot more on research, that's the point. So we'll confirm that. Yeah, but the big news is we're definitely going to mobilize for an attack. We have no workers. We don't have the workers that we can even afford to move. I mean, to build new assets. How are we doing on assets, on research? Okay, this is a lot better. We're still losing food, but we just need to stabilize. We just need to stabilize. We're getting closer. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. So essentially, while our situation here becomes better, we have to ride into Das's defense. He's been taking the brunt of the war for us so far, and that's not fair. It's not fair. It's not proper of us to just let him sit and try to suffer through it. So third, I don't want to move out. How big of a difference are these guys making, though? Yeah, I mean, it's dropping with 1 point, but if it drops 3, okay, unrest is no longer an issue. So let's move this guy up so he can join the other troops next turn. And by staying 1 hex away from the border, I think that will prevent them from feeling insecure. Kind of like hiding your troops before the big offensive. I'm not sure. I mean, 2 is definitely 2 turns away from being effective. Maybe we have to wait. I don't know. Okay, well, I think we'll just call the turn here. I don't think there's much more to do. We're going to continue to conserve resources. I don't want to buy the army until the very, very last moment. But we're definitely mobilizing in that direction. Let me get the right hex. Yeah, we have 100% now. 5,500. We won't have many troops left after this, and I do want some troops because we're going to want to build up some reserves, obviously. It would have been even better if we could actually upgrade some models and do stuff like that, but no way, no how. We're just going to have to declare war and go in with our machine guns. Now, the only good news is we do suspect that their capital is pretty close by, maybe one of these even. So we should be able to infiltrate and do some serious, like, cause their city unrest, etc. And if we're really lucky, we can just bring this war to a quick conclusion. Now, this is what, one political point? I think this is just one political point. I'm not going to worry about losing this. The only reason I want to keep this is basically to keep the bandits, the marauders, from connecting, which allows this nation to expand. But again, that no longer means anything to me once we're at war and they can just cross my border openly. So yeah, I'll message Das and tell him that we're preparing for our attack. Power? You're not able to get power? Oh no, I think power is not a problem. It's just that because you don't have enough workers, you had to scale down your production, and that means that you didn't need to use all the power. So that's a good thing. And that's quite good that that's mothballed. Weird to think that we actually didn't need... I probably could have... So there's no rainfall at all. Where the hell is this water coming from? Why do we have water? I don't know. Your dome farms need water in order to produce food. Yeah, that I know, but where is the water coming from? Did they have a water? Is there a private water plant or something? No, I don't think so. Well, anyway, that's what we'll leave this turn, so we'll see you back.